I wanted to show you the kind of luck I have. So this is, let me back up a little bit. The assignment is to make some shelving. That's that over there. And I had supplies here at this camp. These are IKEA bed frames. And I saved that, it's clean wood, right? So I took apart, I think pieces of Robin Hood were here. That might not make sense to people just seeing the video for the first time, but if you look, I call it props, stage props and stuff for camp. So this is Robin Hood. This I got somewhere, I don't remember where, but I used that for the ship, for sailing. That was 4 years ago. And then these boards I was using over the years. I've used them a couple of times. Anyway, I took them all and I assembled them. Alright, it actually took me a long time because I got a heater that I'm going around that's over here. There's a window over here. There's a limit to the doorway there. Yada yada. And then the containers that they want to use are these. So I started thinking I should make it like standard for some standard container size. I went and measured, and you know what? Containers are like cars. They may do the same thing to some extent, but they come in all shapes and sizes. So this is what they're currently using. And I try to use as little material as possible, mostly because I had no long screws, so I nailed this together with just what I found. So I went this morning and I triple checked my measurements, and I decided I can make this 4 containers wide. I don't want, going off on a tangent here, but I don't want a dust collecting area. I just want, you wipe it off, you're good to go. Dust travels through, it's tile floor, no problem. I don't want to put a piece of plywood on there because this will just be layered with dust, and no one will be motivated to take a cloth and clean it off. Alright, I'm rambling, but what I did was I was trying to decide the distance, and all this came as an afterthought. As it turns out, 4 of these bins coincidentally work perfect here. But that's not the long and short of it. So I start measuring, and the halfway point is right here. Take a real close look at the tape measure. See the 38 and then the dot at 3/8? That's 1 meter. So the 1 meter mark is the halfway point. So naturally, I didn't even know that my tape measure at 19 3/16 was marked at ½ meter. Oh, it gets better. I didn't bring my nail gun, but I brought a stapler. Staplers are, to me, more important than anything else. I took and centered on the 1 meter mark, put in 2 IKEA boards, tacked here, good to go. I used this for square, went over to the other side and measured that. On the sides, 1 IKEA board and this, it works out absolutely perfect. That's the kind of luck I have. The fact that I found nails that I left myself last year, I forgot I had done that. That'll work out pretty good. I should make YouTube videos. Nah, they would stink. Does it play any other tunes? Shooting text. So if you can put these over there, see how they're designed to sit perfectly. Look to your left. See how that sits? Yeah.
They're saying like.
Yeah. Here it is. This is kind of what the before looks like. Look, there's another one of my air compressors. I got one of these in Vermont, and I got one at my house that I found where I was pulling the scrap out. I forgot I buried it there. And I got one here. So this is the design. They just wanted 2x4s. I painted them. They would have looked horrible. I didn't want to attach it to the wall. It's probably not going to fall, and people are going to change their minds. There's room to make another shelf here, but one lady will say that she's using these bins because she likes them, and then another one will go out and buy a different size one. So I can adjust the shelf anywhere I want in the future. Working around the heater, There's no power here, so I'm not worried about fire hazard. If power ever came, then I would put some thought into that. Plus, you wouldn't want to have storage against it. In other words, eliminate that heater. Air conditioner, and then these are set up. You may have seen me just tacking these with one staple. It's pretty much all I had. So the idea was that the camp, we would go to the store and buy some staples, buy some screws, but I had that mess up with some shipping, and I had to take one day off, which turned out to be 2.5 days, and never went to the store. So work with what you got. You're supposed to be a Boy Scout. That's it. I'm getting out of here, because the next thing that happens is they give you more stuff to do. We're gonna go build a campfire, and I gotta break down a lot of the camp. I gotta do that now. Tomorrow's the last day. Thanks everybody for watching. See you soon.